Hi, welcome to the Nader Ye Show. I'm your host, Pierre Marks. This is the show for all your streaming services and reviews. Let's get started. First up we have is Surviving Ohio State. This is a documentary that's about a sports athlete physician at Ohio State that was sexually abusing male athletes, specifically wrestlers, the wrestling team. It's not the fake wrestling.
That is not wrestling! Hello?
Wrestling's not fake!
This was a big shock. This scandal went on for 30 plus years, and whenever there was a problem with any of these athletes that they were talking about, they had to go to the doctor, and the doctor was way too hands-on, touching places that you shouldn't be touching, and staring at places you shouldn't be staring at just to get a routine checkup.
And stop looking at my crotch.
This one was really sad also because it's just these sexual abuse victims, even if they're male, are isolated, they can't talk to anybody, they feel lonely and they just trapped.
So lonely and sad, real alone.
When watching this though, I felt that the pacing and the editing was just too slow and got kind of boring. Now, I think if you're a fan of documentaries, you should be able to watch this one, but I'm just going to give this a nay. Just a big nay. Second up we have is See How They Run. This is a murder mystery and it takes place backstage of a theater house. This film pays tribute to Agatha Christie and her murder mysteries. Now, it's not as good as anything she's done, like, 10 Little Indians or Poirot.
You are a bearer of the cloth, oui? No. Your real identity is the former convict and extortionist, Vicious McBear.
It's not surprising that in these murder mystery movies or films that the victim is not liked by many, kind of a jerk, and a bit of a scoundrel. But doesn't mean he deserves to die, though.
Yeah, but he was kind of a dick.
I always thought that it was really funny in this film that they pulled "this is the end" moment where a character talks about something else or another production of something and predicts something in that production, but then it ends up happening in its own actual movie that we're watching. Kind of like "This is the end."
And Danny fucking eats me.
Overall, I did like the movie. I felt like it had like a Wes Anderson feel to it, the characters and everything, and how the production came together. But it just wasn't that great of a murder mystery. I felt like the other ones I've seen that were more of a Agatha Christie style were much, much better. So I'm going to have to give this one also a nay. A nay. Okay, I want to take a quick break and give a shout out to my buddy Kyle and his clothing brand 811. Now, I've been a big supporter of this clothing brand for a little while, and they are amazing, amazing company, local in San Jose, California. My buddy Kyle's worked really, really hard and made some amazing t-shirts, hats, accessories, sweaters, just a lot of cool stuff, and even skateboard decks. Like, I mean, come on, the guy's doing great, and I'm happy for him, and I hope the company keeps thriving. Now, please, if you're interested in purchasing any of these items or you see anything you like, go down below, click on the link, and get yourself some new gear. My buddy Kyle worked really hard, and I'm just very proud of him. So, link down below, check him out, get some new gear. Last up we had was recommended to me by my buddy Adam called Friendship. And this movie was amazing. So funny. Me and my family watched it and we just thought it was hilarious. Basically, it's about a guy that is a loner, socially awkward, and his wife encourages him to make friends or basically make friends with his neighbor, played by Paul Rudd. And once things go okay, it takes a big turn when the neighbor basically rejects his friendship, and he ends up just going absolutely crazy.
Now he's gone completely loco.
Losing his mind.
The main character is so socially awkward, and he just gets more awkward throughout this film, and isolates himself even more. That he reminds me of like basically a Napoleon Dynamite kind of character.
I feel like I want to do. Gosh.
Or a Michael Scott character.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
but just 10 times like crazier than that. 10 times. The main character is just like, he doesn't know any better, or he just puts himself in even worse situations. It's like watching a crazy person that doesn't know how to ride a bike get in a bike crash, and you just end up laughing at them.
Hi, Wayne. Hi.
Hey, are you alright?
Overall, I love this movie. I probably will end up buying it. It reminded me a lot of like a comedy, kind of like What About Bob or like Superstar.
What are you doing with your hands?
Sometimes when I get nervous, I stick my fingers under my arms and I smell them like that.
But just the way it was filmed had its own unique style to it, and I just really liked it. So thank you again, Adam, for recommending this, and keep them coming. More recommendations. Anyway, well, that's all the time we have today. As always, hit that like and subscribe button, and if you liked any of the movies that we discussed, please leave a comment down below. And as always, have a nice weekend and lates.